Hi everyone, welcome to another Juniper webinar edition. My name is Miguel Ángel Hinojosa, Juniper Product Manager, and it's a pleasure for me to be here with you to talk about the new concept of web responsive and our new developments in our demo. Regarding the webinar, you can appreciate that you have a control panel on the right hand, and there you can make questions and I will answer them during the webinar. I will stop a couple of times during the presentation. Okay, so let's start from the beginning, checking the content of the presentation. We are going to see an introduction, new demo design. In this point, we are going to talk about our demo and the changes that we have done in the design. The point number 3 is responsive web design. Here, we are going to talk about the responsive concept. The point number 4 is demo responsive, and is to talk about our demo and how we have solved the different resolution that we have at this moment. Point number 5, user experience, many changes here too. Our last improvement, what is new. Point number 7 is navigation flow. In this point, we are going to watch 2 videos in order to see the hotel and package navigation flow in desktop and mobile version. Okay, we are gonna, I'm gonna explain you later, but we are gonna split the screen in 2 parts, the desktop version and the mobile version, doing different navigations. Point number 8, the near future, what is next? And finally, the point number 5 is responsive web design versus mobile version. Okay, here we are going to explain the difference between responsive and mobile version. Okay, so let's move forward to the first point to see the introduction. Here we can observe the Juniper diagram with all the modules that we have at this moment. And we want to highlight the modules that we are going to present in this webinar. In this case is Web B2C and Web B2B. And we are going to highlight in another color the webinar that we have already done, and you will be able to watch in your support line. At the end of the presentation, I will show you where. Okay, so once we have explained this, we are going to see what is new. The next analyses are very easy to see and very intuitive. For this reason, I will move quickly. Remember that if you have any question or doubt, you can do through the control panel, or if you want to watch the webinar again, you can do it as well through your support line. Okay, so what is new? Okay, so we have a new visual enhancement, we have friendly interfaces, we have trendy design, appealing image, easy layout. Okay, so now we are going to see the home page to see what is new, but always talking only with design. Okay, so here we can see that we have a bigger search box comparing with the other demo that we had. Okay, we have large inputs. It's more clear and very readable. If we scroll down a little bit, we can see that we are following new web design trends with this way to show different deals. We have bigger images in order to attract attention. If we scroll down a little bit more, we can see different layouts for banners and promotions, sliders with unlimited promotions that you can manage through your CMS. Okay, so we are gonna move to the next part, that is the product list that we can see here. This is the design. We can see that we have a search summary and new search subheader. We can observe here that we have a dynamic map image. So in this case, the user has searched by Madrid. For this reason, in the map is this city, but if, for example, the user search another city, the map change automatically. Okay, we are connected to Google API. Okay, we scroll down a little bit and we can see bigger images directly in the product list, clear layout for each result, and renewed filters. Okay, let's move to the next point, that is the booking. Here we can see that we have visible steps in booking process. So here the user can see that in 3 steps, if he wants, he can end the booking. The products are highlighted. Okay, we can see here the product that the user has chosen. We scroll down, we can see that the cancellation policy is more accessible. And that's all in that point. Okay, so now we are going to move for the point number 3, responsive web design. What is responsive web design? Okay, this is the part that we want to explain the concept. Okay, so this is the concept that we have found to explain what is responsive, and it's really good because they are comparing with the water. So basically say that if you put water in a bottle, the water takes the shape of the bottle. Instead, if you put the water in a cup, this takes the shape of the cup. So I think that this is a really good definition about what is responsive. And at the end, you can observe that the last 2 images are a mobile phone and a PC screen. Here they want to associate the responsive concept to the computing world. Okay, but well, in summary, responsive means that you can use your web, optimize it in all the devices. Here we can see a better and an extensive definition that say that the responsive web design allows to have one site, same URL, when the layout and the elements respond differently when viewed on devices of different resolutions. So this is a good definition. Here you can see the desktop version, the laptop version, tablet version, and a smartphone version. And this example is with boxes. Okay, you can see how the boxes is moving for the different resolutions. And the example that we have at the bottom is the same one but with images. Okay, so you can see that everything changed, but it's the same thing. Okay, the only difference is that the things are moving in different places, but it's exactly the same. So what is the advantages? First of all, avoids Google penalization. So this is really good for B2Cs, because if you don't have your site, if your site is not responsive, so Google penalize your position in the search. Okay. Improve SEO, search engine optimization. Obviously, also improve user experience, because the user can use your site in different devices and in a correct way. Okay, it's a comprehensive design. Okay, so this is the point number 3. Let's move forward to the next one, and it's demo responsive. So how has our demo been adapted to responsive web design? Okay, how we have solved this problem. So this is our demo, the new one. This is the home version. So we can see that for different resolutions, we have different views. So here say that our demo responsive has been developed in 4 different sizes depending on the device where it's being visualized. This is the product list. We can see that is different if we see the product list in the desktop version or in the mobile version, but all the functionality is the same. Okay, the only difference is that the elements are in different places, but we are not losing functionality. Okay, so this 4 layout responds to the typical resolution of desktop computer, small laptops or tablets horizontal view, tablets in vertical view, and with smartphones. Okay, we can make here a zoom. just to see the smartphone design. Okay, next one is the product list, but relating to packages. And here we are explaining that the secondary items are collapsed in a smaller resolutions, and all the important elements are kept, and they change depending on the different layouts. And every functionality is available in all views. This is really important. We are not losing functionality. Okay, point number 5, user experience. What has been improved related to user experience? We have been working in this point too. So, for example, type of destinations, clearer in predictive input fields. Passenger selectors improved for small devices. Now it's like a button. Bigger and fairly access boxes for the login. If we move to the loading page, we can see that the summary with the parameters on the search appears both in the loading page and in the result page. We can see here and here. Okay. Another important thing is that the loading page with contents is manageable by CMS in the intranet per product type, where the user can see offers, tips, comments, etc. And always related to the product being searched. This is really useful. For example, if you want to create a specific loading for hotels, or so you can put a deal there for only for hotels, but you have another promotion for flights, so you can do one for one of them. Okay, we are moving to the product list to see that the summary of hotels and map link in small maps. We have here the summary of hotels, and we have a map link in a small map. We scroll down a little bit, and we can see here that the cancellation policy can be consulted in the hotel product list. Okay, you don't need to wait till the booking, so your users can do this operation directly in the product list. If we scroll down a little bit more, we can see the layout and design improved to identify element easily. And finally, we can see here that the infinitive scroll has been activated to facilitate the navigation between hotels. You don't need to have here different number with different pages, so it's automatically, and in that way the user experience is better. Okay, so next slide is to explain that we have a map view with all the hotels available in the current search. We have the possibility to filter by distance to a certain point directly in the map. Okay, we have here a point of interest. We can write point of interest, and we can filter by distance thanks to this input that we can see here. We have also the possibility to full screen map, and we are not losing functionality. We have all the filtering functionality here. Okay, and that's all for this point of user experience. The next one is to talk about last improvements. What are the last important improvements that we have in our demo? So during the last month, our website has been improved in different ways that will impact positively in the user experience. Organic positioning, in search engines, and performance. This is basically the 3 images that you can see here. Okay, so improvements, so coding improvements, reduce the loading time, better cache usage, enhancing loading time, navigation, and applying filters. Now, thanks to this cache is faster, the navigation. Integration with content suppliers. Okay, so thanks to this integration, we can have a better resolution regarding images, or better content regarding, I don't know, hotel description or amenities, etc. We have friendly URLs, so this is really important for the SEO, and it's easier for the users too. Google Tag Manager, microdata, and microdata. Okay, this is these three last points are basically regarding SEO, right? Okay, so let's move forward to the product list again to see that we have new filtering options, as for example, point of interest, as we have explained before. And also we have meal plans and amenities. Another important improvement is now our site or our demo is multi-currency. I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, our clients need one sales channel for each currency. So now, thanks to this new development, it's not necessary. You can get only one sales channel with different currencies. Search by destination or hotel name. This is really useful. If we move forward to booking, we can see that we have here one way to do upselling. So we have the possibility to add insurance during the booking process, completely automatic, okay, automatically. Here we can see that we have our demo translate to Chinese. We think that is a really good market to grow. So for this reason, we think that we need to have our demo in this language. Okay, so now we are going to see 2 videos to see the navigation flow regarding hotel and regarding package. Okay, these are 2 videos that we are going to watch now. But I want to do a stop just to answer some question, but I can know that we don't have a question at this moment. Hoping that this is good and you don't have any doubt, but please, if you want to ask, just do it, okay? I'm gonna do another stop at the end of the videos probably. Okay, so let's start to see the video. Well, this this, as you can observe, is just a video, but if you want to see our demo, our responsive demo, you can go to www.demojuniper.com and you will be able to see the same demo that you are going to see here in this video. Okay, here as I explained before, we are going to split the screen in 2 parts. Okay, the desktop version and the mobile version, and we are going to do exactly the same navigation flow. Okay, so here we are searching for Miami, and now we are going to do the same search in the smartphone. As you can observe, it's exactly the same. We are not losing functionality, and it's really easy and very intuitive in both devices. And press on search. You can see also that we have the loading page, exactly the same. Okay. Okay, so hotel results. Here is the product list, and we are gonna order by descending. We are gonna change the price range. We are gonna see what if I cancel. What happens if I cancel this this hotel? We are gonna change to the different views that we have. One of these is the map view. As you can observe, we have the full screen navigation with the filter. This is really useful for the user that knows more or less the city and they want to navigate through the map. We have the point of interest. For example, here the user wants to go to North Miami Beach. We can reduce the meters and we can choose the hotel, okay? And this is the datasheet hotel. Okay, so we are going to do the same navigation, okay, but in the smartphone. We are going to change, but by press descending, we are going to change the price range. We want to see now what happened if I cancel, so I'm going to press in this link. We are going to move through the different views, but I have here also the full screen mode and with all the filters that we have in the desktop version 2, so we are not losing functionality. But as you can observe, the user can see the site in a correct way, okay, for smartphones, okay. So they can choose the point of interest, they can reduce the meters here too, and finally the user is going to choose the same hotel, okay. So this is basically what we want to show you. So the obvious in the desktop version we have more space, but thanks to the responsive version we are not losing functionality. Okay, this is the datasheet hotel, so with a lot of information and also with the TripAdvisor marks and comments. And in the mobile version we have exactly the same. In another design, is smaller obviously, but the user in any moment lose information. So we are going to move to the booking page to see. We have here the 3 steps that we need to finish the booking, and we can see the info of the hotel, we can see the map. We can press on cancellation policy if we want to know if this hotel has any kind of penalty or not. And we are gonna introduce the passengers info just to go to the last step. That is the step that you have to introduce finally the credit card number just to finish the booking. Okay, here we have introduced a remark, for example, and we press in continue. So now same navigation in the smartphone device. We have the info of the hotel. We can press on the map too. We have the cancellation policy, and we can do the login in the same way that we have done in the desktop version. So the goal here is basically what I told you, is just to show you that we are not losing any functionality. Doesn't matter if you are navigating through desktop version or tablet or mobile phone. It's exactly the same, but the user experience is better because you are having the correct resolution for each device. Okay, the last step here is when you introduce the credit card details, if you want the travel insurance, but here if you continue you finish the booking. So same thing for the mobile device. Okay, we have the same information, we have the travel insurance too. We are not losing information. Okay then, so here is the last thing that we are going to see in this video. So if you have any question or doubt, please ask in your control panel. And now we are going to see a video that is very similar, but is more difficult navigation flow. That is the package, okay, the dynamic package navigation flow. We have more information, so for this reason is more difficult. Okay, so here this is the home. The home is very similar to the hotel one. So we are going to introduce here the destination, for example, Dubai. We are going to choose an origin, dates, and finally the duration. And press on search. So now if we move to the mobile, we are going to do exactly the same thing. We are going to go to package, we are going to search for Dubai, select origin, the dates that we want to travel, and finally the duration. We can see also here the loading page. Okay, so we are going to move to the package result. This is the place that the user can see all the packages that we have for this destination. In this one, the user is interested in the first one, but they want to change the hotel. Okay, so he press on change, and at that moment he want to change the hotel that I selected at this moment, and the hotel go in the main one and change the price. Same operation for flights. The user think that is better for him to try that flight, so he press on change, and that's it. Okay, the next step, sorry, is additional product. So he's moving to service in this case, and he's going to choose a guide for the second city that he's going to visit. Okay, so as you can observe, the navigation flow is more difficult than the hotels. So now we are gonna do the same thing in the mobile version to see that we are not losing any functionality. Okay, here we have all the packages that we have for that destination. The user tried the same one, but he want to change the hotel too. So we are moving to the page that the user can change the hotel. Okay, here we can see all the hotels available. You can observe also that you have different filters to choose the better hotel. You can select this one, and once it's selected, the price change, and is that hotel that is going to your package. Same operation for flights. The user press on change because they want to choose another flight. We can see here also that we have all the filters available too, and the user will change the hotel for this one. So at that moment, the price change again. Okay, so we press on book, and we have the optional product page. Okay, so same operation. We press on service. We want to have these services on Saturday, so we press on that day, and at the moment that the server serves the page, we can see that we have the guide here. So the user press on select, and is inserted in the package. And finally, he press on book, and we are going to move forward to the booking details, to the booking number one. That is, this is very similar, it's identically to the hotel one. Okay, our booking 1 and booking 2 are very similar, because the only thing that changes is the product, but the rest is exactly the same. So we can see that we have all the information available, and we can introduce the passenger info in order to go or to move forward to the next page to see when you can introduce your credit card number in order to finish the booking. So same operation in the mobile phone. We can see that we have on the top the product. Okay, in this case is the package. We can see that we have cancellation policy. We have the identification and registration. If it's user or agency, in this case we are gonna choose user, and we are going to introduce exactly the same passengers info to move forward to the last step. As I told you, the last step is very similar with the hotel one, because it's our booking. So we want to have the same look and feel. Is also to improve the user experience. Okay, so here the 3 steps that on the top, the information of the package, the credit card number, if you wanted to use a travel insurance, and just to general condition and cancellation policy, and to continue. Exactly the same information for the mobile device, okay? And that's all. These are the 2 videos. I think that with these 2 videos we can see in an easy way that we have exactly the same page working for different devices. So I think that thanks to these videos is a really good sample to see that. Okay, so next point is the near future. What is next? So we are continually thinking in new improvements and working on building the best solution for you. There is a list of new functionalities and improvements in our roadmap, and we invest in them with a dedicated R&D team. Okay. So next improvements, we want to get the ordering and filtering by TripAdvisor rating. We want to improve in user experience and performance, okay, giving tips to the user during the navigation flow. We want to have also a CDN for static content. We want enhancing specific products, as for example, vacation packages, cruises, insurance. We want to work in these products. We want to have new modules, as for example, promotional coach. We want to have external packages, and we want to connect different content suppliers too. We want to be PCI compliance, and we want to have the demo in Arabic. Okay, so now the last point is to talk about responsive web design versus mobile. What is the difference between them? So here we can see our responsive web design on the left hand, and our mobile version on the right hand. Okay. So what is the difference? So for example, layout and elements adapted to different resolution, okay, regarding the responsive web design. The mobile version, the layouts, elements, flow, and functionality has been especially developed for mobile devices. With responsive web design, we have the same URL and code for all kinds of devices. more similar to a mobile application. You have to think that the mobile version has been developed only for mobile version, so it's more similar, obviously. The responsive web design has more possibilities in terms of customization. The mobile version is focused only to be displayed on a mobile device with a different URL. This cannot be the same one as the responsive web design. Here we have that the responsive web design, we have all the modules available. Mobile version, thanks that has been developed only for mobile devices, is optimized for slow connections. This not happens in responsive web design. For example, we have a good response, but you are going to have always a better response with the mobile version. And the responsive web design is better for maintenance and analytics. Okay, so this is the last point. Now here we want to talk about our landing web responsive. Okay, you can go through our corporate website, that is juniper.com, or you can introduce directly this URL that you can see here in this slide, that is web/responsive.juniper.com, and you will be able to see different information regarding this topic. And I want to talk also about your support website, because in your support you have a link here that says support online, where you will be able to see all the webinars that we have available at this moment. Okay, but you will be able to see also the webinar that you are attending at this moment, that is Juniper Web Responsive. If you click on this webinar, you will be able to see the article, okay, with different information. And here, when say webinar coming soon, we are going to publish the video probably tomorrow. Okay. Also, you want to introduce comments, just to make questions, or you have a doubt, we are going to answer them as soon as possible. And that's all. Just to say thank you for your attendance, and I hope this webinar has been useful for you and for your company. You can contact with me in case you desire, and we can talk about how you can get this responsive version in your website. Thank you very much again, and have a nice day.